me again in Smyrna, Georgia on a beautiful Wednesday morning. My lovely wife's off at work, so I get to go out and play, so I thought I'd just go ride around a little bit. Probably visit the covered bridge again. Haven't been through there in a while on this, and I thought I'd do a little bit stuff there. But what I wanted to come on for and show you right here is they're building in Smyrna again. This has been a vacant lot. It was going to be a lot of different things, but now it's going to be a grocery store and some apartments and some specialty shops, and it's going to kind of fill in Smyrna right here. This has always been sort of a blight. The main part of the town is over that way, and but we're not going to go over that way today. We're going to, like I said, we're going to ride out here to the covered bridge. It's one of the closest spots that's got a little bit of quiet, nice little roads. They're mostly neighborhood roads, but you know, they're what I can reach in just a few minutes from the house, so we'll head out that way. All right, well, we'll come back on. We'll get a little. You know, there's one thing I always notice when I'm out riding around here, around the Smyrna and the surrounding area, get out onto some of the main drags, is the huge number of restaurants we have. We've got new ones coming along all the time. I just noticed a new one that I hadn't noticed before. Looks like it specializes in Mexican food. We have a favorite place to eat Mexican, but we'll might have to look at that someday. Maybe hit it for lunch one day when I'm by myself and see what it's like. But yeah, that's one thing about the big city. Boy, everything changes so much. Things come and go. They say a restaurant is the hardest thing of any kind of business to get going and to keep it going. There's just the profit margin is just so low. And people are so fickle about where they'll eat and all that. You got to jump through so many hoops with the health department, and you know, if you want to serve alcohol, you got to get a liquor license. You know, you got to do so much stuff to get a restaurant to work, and then people have to like it, and then you know, you've got to keep it going like that. People got to keep wanting to come back, so you got to keep changing things up and keeping it going. Here in Smyrna and Georgia in general, they just come and go. You know, there'll be a favorite restaurant. I mentioned this before. I had a restaurant in the little town of Albemarle in North Carolina that my wife and I used to go to, and really liked it. A little Chinese place. And you know, you look inside, you know, it's got the drop ceilings, and it's got you see some water stains, you know, on the white drop ceiling. If you've seen those before, you know, I didn't think much about it. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean the food isn't good and sanitary and everything like that, but didn't go for about a month, and the one night, Friday night, we said, hey, let's go get some Chinese food. And we rode up in there, and the place was dark. Wasn't a soul out there. Went up to the door, and there was a big notice on the door, closed by the health department. But it didn't say anything on there about if you've eaten here in the last year, please get in contact with us because you're going to die. So I guess everything was okay. And they never did put a restaurant back in that spot. And that was a shame, too, because that was some of the best Chinese food I had eaten in a long time. But here we are getting into the Bridge District again. This is the Silver Comet Trail right here. That's the head for it, and a turnaround for any trucks that get in here that didn't read the sign earlier and realize that the bridge is too low for them to go through. But we have to take our turn through here, and it's a really nice little area right here to go through. This is actually a major thoroughfare until they built the east-west connector, which does what its name implies here in Smyrna. This was one of the main thoroughfares, and you know, if you wanted to go to work and you lived on this side of town, you had to come down here and come through this bridge, and you got to wait your turn, you know, just like always. But that's for all my Rev Bomb peeps. And here's this road here, Covered Bridge Road, which I really like. So just a nice little road to mosey around on. And I think I'll maybe set up the camera, do a couple of stills, or do a little bit of video of the bike while I'm here. But it's a really nice place to come to. And we'll ride you to the end of it. It's a beautiful day today. It's going to be hot. It's going to be 91 again today, but it's early. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet, so I'm out early riding. I tell you, I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do. I love being retired. I love spending all the time with my wife. You know, we spend as much time as possible together. But she does still work a couple of days a week, and she'll be gone all day. She won't get home till late tonight. And those are just perfect days for me to get out and ride this beautiful girl here. I love my wife, but please don't make me choose between this beautiful V-Star and my lovely wife. Oh, I picked my wife. There are a million V-Stars out there. I had to hunt all over to find my wife. Anyway, that being said, just thought you'd enjoy this little area. It's a great little place to ride. I never see any other motorcycles here because it doesn't go anywhere. It literally doesn't. It ties into a T intersection just up the road here, just a little ways farther, and I can go to the left and go back through the covered bridge, and we'll probably do that because I want to, again, come back and set up the camera a few places and get a little bit of stuff done. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. I hope everybody's having a great day, and take care.